Saptaparni in Sanskrit means 7 leaves. It also signifies symbolically the 70th anniversary of our chamber.
As the Filipino-Indian community continue to come together in this beautiful land, let us foster more and more of this long-standing friendship in our countries and our heritage has shared. You know, this place is a special place for the Indian community. As you can see, we have the Mahatma Gandhi bust here. It's an honor for his kindness and humanity, for his love of Mother Earth. To quote him, the earth has enough resources for our need, but not for our greed.
The fact that you chose to celebrate your milestone by conducting a tree planting activity also speaks volumes of your concern and commitment to enriching and preserving the environment. I am genuinely glad because you have aligned your 70th founding anniversary celebration with the objectives of one of our flagship initiatives at the Department of Environment and Natural Resources, which is called the National Greening Program. We strongly advocate tree planting because it is one of the most efficient and effective ways to improve the quality of our environment and ecosystems, resulting in a healthy and productive citizenry.
Is a native tree of Philippines and also a native tree of India. So that connects the Himalayas, which is where in India we believe the Saptaparni was originated.
70 years is a very substantive time period for any organization, and FICCI has really been a platform that has brought together Indian and Filipino people and strengthened the bonds between our communities. I'd like to just acknowledge the fact that we are in the presence of the bust of Mahatma Gandhi, who was not just a political leader but also one of the first environmentalists who spoke very passionately about the need to conserve nature. And it is very appropriate that the School of Environmental Studies, not just the School of Peace Studies, is here, because we chose this location because of its connection with peace, but it's a very happy coincidence that the School of Environmental Studies is also here.
Namaste and greetings from the holy city of Varanasi. With the Ganga River in the background, I would like to congratulate the Federation of Filipino and Indian Chamber of Commerce on their 70th anniversary and on their successful tree planting program this morning. We have much to learn from each other, considering India and Philippines' deep historical and cultural ties. And may we have a happy celebration, and may we always remember how much we can be of help and of service to humanity and to the Filipino and Indian communities, both in India and in the Philippines. Namaste and mabuhay to everybody.
Good morning, everyone. This is our very first speech in front of such a distinguished audience. So, Vedant, we better not mess this up.
That's right, Anamika. Not only that, Mom and Dad have their sharp eyes on us. Honorable Ray Kimatu, Secretary of DENR, His Excellency Shambhu Kumaran, the Ambassador of India to the Philippines, His Excellency Ramon Bhagat Singh, the Ambassador of Philippines to India, Distinguished Board, members and guests of the FICCI and Miriam College. Good morning to you all.
The Dita tree is an evergreen that may grow up to 100 feet tall. The bark is known as Dita bark, used by Indians as a traditional medicine to treat several illnesses. Many species of wildlife depend on trees for habitat. As we all know, trees provide our oxygen, food, protection, and homes for many birds and mammals. Trees are a vital part of our planet, and today, the Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce has taken a great initiative in improving our planet with this noble milestone project. What is the significance of this event? We quote Mahatma Gandhi's message: "The earth has enough resources for our need, but not for our greed."
It has been close to 20 years since you heard about the effects of global warming from Al Gore, the former Vice President of the US. Today, we are facing what the scientists have warned us about then. Just look at the extreme weather changes that are drastically affecting human lives.
Our actions have a great impact on the planet. If we continue to do what we have been doing, our generation is in great danger.
You see, the problem is, we all think that it's somebody else's responsibility to take care of the environment. Now, if we all believe that, then the global situation is just gonna get worse. Do we want that?
Ask yourself this: am I doing anything to help improve the environment?
Take, for example, the consumption in your household, warehouses, and offices of plastic as well as other harmful materials are quite high, something we all take for granted. How much non-compostable and harmful waste do we contribute to our city's landfill? So how can businessmen like yourselves take responsibility? There are many ways for us to take action and be part of the solution, but the idea is to start.
First, be a conscious consumer. Be aware of everything you use in your office and in your homes. Now you have earth-friendly options being produced. From your paper to anything disposable, new studies show it's not just about recycling anymore, but it's about reducing. Reduce your consumption of non-sustainable products. Are you thinking about those espresso pots you have been throwing away? Well, then that's a start.
When it comes to fashion, all these clothes take up a surmountable amount of energy to produce. A lot of carbon emission is created when manufactured. The textile used for clothing is usually synthetic, which produces nitrous oxide, which is a big no for the atmosphere. Choose your apparel and even shoes wisely. Companies such as Nike and Adidas have already made shoes out of recycled materials. Nike have called theirs Move to Zero, and Adidas was a collaboration with an ocean cleanup organization. So next time you shop, you might want to help reducing our planet's waste by doing a smart purchase.
Educate yourself by reading the news and studies given by the UN and environmental advocates. Partner with your local government unit to think of solutions and actions. It's not just someone else's problem, but each of ours. We all must take this step. We all must change our ways.
So let's be part of the solution and not part of the pollution. On that note, we commend and support the board of FICCI for planting this symbolic tree today. This is the first step for a greener planet. A few years from now, this tree will be able to absorb 48 pounds of carbon dioxide in just a year.
Today, on the eve of the 70th anniversary of the FICCI, headed by its president, Mike Advani, we hereby declare the Dita Septipartite Native Tree as the Philippines-India Evergreen Friendship Tree. This symbolizes the commitment and shared values of protecting our environment and planet in this era of climate change. So we are planting one tree today. Let it not stop there. Let's all plant
1,000 more together.